Is that why it was called the Prey?
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
We had a good time, to be
I
fair.
was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
You still gotta do. Okay, I guess it makes sense.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
And
A
exactly what
stable
now?
boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva!
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Including
Thank you,
me.
friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword?
Potentially.
No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
go, boys.
Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Got a free horse. Okay, let's put some of that armor on that I looted. Hopefully. It's actually getting a bit close, isn't it, mate?
The Neuhof stud farm's been raided. We don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhof stable boy told us. Get your arses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe we'll catch up with that rabble.
Okay, lad. Which one's mine? Armor. Gloves. Or hunter's gloves. Hunter's gloves are better than leather gloves. I'm not wearing a human helmet. A male coif. I still don't know which one it is. It's better than a male collar. And this is better than whatever I'm wearing. I actually like. Where's Bernard? Here he is. Hello?
Can we go? Are
What's
you
the
ready?
plan? Yeah, always ready.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse.
Okay, he's
That
mugging
will
it, but
bring
he.
beside my
Did you see
stallion
what I've
is
done?
yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
The dappled grey. This one. Pebbles. Yes. What a name for a horse.
All right,
Whistle
men,
it.
saddle up.
Inventory.
No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
I can put stuff in the inventory. Move to horse. Move to horse. Okay, that's nice. I'll move all the stuff that I don't want to the horse then, I guess. And then I'm actually fresh, which is quite nice. All in line. Okay. Don't ever turn around on a horse because you can't control it properly. On controller anyway. Are we gonna start galloping soon? I guess we're too close to the actual city. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Where are we riding to? Neuhof, did he say?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's further out than this, so I don't know why he's surprised about that. I guess that's the stables we're talking about.
Is the whole of fucking Neuhof on fire?
I'm not seeing much smoke, mate.
Yeah.
That, oh my gosh. It's a horse corpse.
Yeah.
Is that a guard? Is he alive?
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Master.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs.
Why would you do that to perfectly good horses?
What happened here?
Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All
That's
of them.
gotta hurt. Your own product.
Pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Again, the same style.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Oh, pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
What's this guy got against me? Seriously? I am useful. This is like the same ammo because they butchered the horses over there too.
No! You can go to hell, all of you! But I'd just like to know. And I'd like for my friends not to be murdered, while you sit warm and safe behind those castle walls. But we came just as soon as we could. You tell that to França. Lying there. Fucking lying there, splitting to like a pig. Go see him. Go fucking tell him that you came as soon as you could. What a fucking mess.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? How could anyone be so cruel?
Yeah, I guess.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow.
Ask.
Sure?
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
Finally some intelligence.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
A drunk?
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes, but not this time. My husband went out to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices and screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first that something could have happened to Smill. I didn't find out until the morning.
I thought they lit it on fire. Surely you would have heard that before the morning. Smell it.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons, even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes. Something must have happened.
So that they ain't got the chemistry. Where did the noise?
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know what use that could be.
I just don't know.
Where the noise came at the start.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
Jakub, the old stable boy. He even fought with them. Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something.
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him.
Mark.
I don't know of anyone
Jakub
else.
and Ginger. Okay.
Take care.
Who's this? Is this one of them? Yeah, Jakub.
Another useless soldier come to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
I'm not a soldier.
I'm not a soldier. I'm one of the survivors.
Yes.
From
Peace
Skalitz.
checks, baby.
I see, lad. Well then, what do you need to know?
How were you wounded? Yeah, man.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards, caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon?
Fearless.
With just your fists?
Yeah, but he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And why?
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something must have gone wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
So it didn't go well.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard.
He survived Runt. Guy's clearly not good
Can
at
you
his
help
job.
me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down, or a gate. May the Lord watch over you.
We came from this way. This trail is going into there. Nothing in here.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Was he crawling down here?
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
What's this guy saying?
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Okay. A lot of blood. They actually burnt everything down. I don't understand. If you want to take over something, you just breaking it all down. Sacking the place. For what? No one's gonna like you, it's not gonna rebuild any better.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Butchered a bunch of people.
How could anyone be so cruel? Such senseless brutality.
Fuck, why?
They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
Watchman.
How could anyone be so cruel?
Mark. Yes, Mark, Jakub, and Ginger, was it? Yeah.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Well, I've only got 2 charisma, so I guess so.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it.
What do you need to know?
What happened?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
I don't understand.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
The animals.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
So they came with the intention to hurt the animals.
Did they take anything?
They weren't looking for
No.
loot.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze
Yeah,
when they
they were
arrived.
just here to just
You said they
dismantle
were
everything.
demons.
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
How many of them were there?
figure of speech.
Not
mate.
many.
Should have caught on to that.
There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
What were they screaming about?
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened.
They quarrelled.
They
Okay.
quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
Had a bit
Towards
of a
the
mix
woods,
up.
to the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
So they weren't really well trained. Okay, good to know.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the forest, you
To
said?
the north. Into the woods.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
Got a good picture here.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
There's no way you don't know.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
So what, is he just scared or what? Like, he just hid away during the raid or
You didn't
what?
happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
Come on, you would have known or felt something. Come on, it's a bit dodgy, innit? Broken fences and stuff. It was telling me to go this way. And this looks like a broken gate to me.
Aha, this wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
What? Oh, save game. Oh. Save game's a bit dangerous, is it? Music.
Get up. We gotta go before those villagers come snooping. Come on. You can make it.
No. I'm not going anywhere. That bastard really got me good.
How could it have gone so wrong? And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. One kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself.
But I'll already be there, waiting for them.
Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp, and they'll take care of you there.
No, my friend.
Spoke about Ginger.
I'm not long for this world. Go, before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me.
You know I can't leave you here. If they find you...
I know. I wanted to do it myself. I don't even have the strength for that.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Christ's sake, what other options do I have? I won't make it to camp and you know it. You want to leave me here to die in agony?
All right, then. How? How should I?
Just do it quickly.
I always do. You know me. Godspeed, brother.
Hey.
The hell was that?
What are you doing?
What have we got here?
Okay, never mind.
Entertainment. Great.
Entertainment. Okay, mate, who do you think you are?
Now. No. Yeah.
Decent fight that was. Oh, he did loot something. Leather gloves. That's a bit cheap. Not that bad. The rest isn't really. Is it? What is that? This guy. Bloody hoof.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
This isn't that much. I don't want to be looting too much stuff. Okay. Wasn't that bad? That wasn't that bad. Where's this ginger guy? They were talking about him. Where's he gone?
He was here just now. Damn it.
Is he just gone? Gone. Where's Ginger, mate? You would have seen him, surely.
Do you know anything about Ginger? I followed 2 of the raiders and they were talking about him.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off! Why the hell would he do that?
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakub.
Do you know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
Let's not accuse anyone.
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
Do you know where Ginger could have gone?
Not an inkling. Jakub hired him. Try asking him. Good luck then.
Oh, he hired him, so he would know. Okay.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
He definitely had something to do with it.
Do you know anything about this?
Whether it was good or bad, we don't know.
It's Ginger's. He had it made in mate.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
I'd rather not make that promise. I doubt I'll do anything though. I will definitely listen to him. What happens after though?
I don't know how I'll find him or what'll happen when I do. I won't make vows I might not be able to keep.
I suppose that's fair enough.
You got away with it.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly.
Woods, water,
May
and
the Lord
smoke.
watch over you.
Okay. I can't exactly use my sense of smell though, can I? I talk to this guy. Yeah, you were hating on me. I know exactly what's happened. I can tell you everything.
Good day to you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
He behaved suspiciously.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
That's what I thought too, but...
Those bandits I found in the woods were talking about him.
They mentioned him by name?
Well,
Yes.
they said Ginger.
Well,
That is suspicious.
same thing.
But it could be a coincidence.
Coincidence. That the only ginger guy was... Come on.
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
Yes. I think he stuck the bandit with his hoof pick.
He disappeared right after we found those
But he
bandits
said he
in the
didn't know
woods.
anything.
And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
Good, good. Okay. Communication is nice.
Farewell.
You know? Set the story straight. Then if you can't pick holes at it. Okay, which way? The A. Okay, so we're going this way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Better ask me first. Good day to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
Where else might he have gone?
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God.
Speech check.
There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
They're trying to silence him.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzhets. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
I wondered what the process of charcoal burning
Alright,
is that you need
I'll
water.
go and ask somewhere else.
Good luck to you.
Oh, we can have no wash. Never mind, it's got no water in it. Was Jakub protecting him then? Because he said he didn't go to the Uzhit side.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm looking for Ginger.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, you'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
Let's speech check him again.
I really must speak with him. A murder was committed at the stud farm, and that boy probably knows who did it. I have to get him to talk.
And you think he had a hand in it?
Not
Hard to say.
exactly, yeah.
He ran away, but on the other hand, it seems he stabbed one of the attackers.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Talmberg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Talmberg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. May the Lord watch over you.
So there's someone clearly chasing him. Reputation lost. Why did I lose reputation? Quest? I didn't fail a quest.
My respects to you.
He looks like the...
Where are you hiding,
Jakub?
Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
All right, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned camp. Farewell.
An abandoned camp. Okay.
Not a screaming bone in me. I just don't know why we should do it. What could he do to us? Nothing.
Look, they say he recognised someone and that he can still point his finger at others.
Maybe, but so what? Soon enough, he'll just be able to point at a pile of rotting corpses.
But what if it doesn't work out like that? Let's just find him, chop them fingers off and bash his brains out. We can't be too safe.
I suppose. Let's just find him then.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very interesting conversation, my friend.
Something you're looking for here?
Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I'll ask you something.
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm. Have you seen him anywhere?
What a nice coincidence. I'm also looking for him.
I was just about to ask you two the same thing. I'm looking for him too.
Then it's a pity neither of us has found him yet.
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to tell me something about Neuhof.
I see. Well, we can give you a little demonstration of what happened there.
Okay. 2v1. Not very fun.
You're dead!
Okay, okay. Oh. Okay, okay. Distance, distance.
Oh.
Yes, boys. Ah, does this mean you could have poisoned them? Can I loot this? The easy lockpick. Don't have a lockpick.
Good day to you.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
So I rested at Talmberg, spoken to them. We just find Ginger. We should be okay. This guy wanted to talk to me.
You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz half dead, aren't you?
Yes.
Why do you ask?
Well, if it is you, the lady of the castle is looking for you.
Ah, I'll go and see her then. Thank you.
Very well. Don't make her wait. Good luck to you.
Okay, you got something personal going on with her, yeah? She lets me talk to
The
her.
Lord save you. What do you need?
You asked for me.
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this.
I know I do.
I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
Alright, I guess
It will be
so.
my honour, my lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
125.
And the ornamental
Like
crown?
triple my
I had the
savings.
engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
And the roan.
You said a roan from Ujits.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Only a horse, mate.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry. I just wish there were others here I could trust so well.
Probably a husband.
May the Lord watch over you.
You. Finally, he's not even
Jesus.
ginger.
You've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you run? Yes, why did you
run
run?
off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
This guy is really, really scared.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets. playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Okay.
Why did you kill that bandit?
Did I already ask this question?
Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
He's definitely done it.
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujits. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened.
Yes, let's talk.
And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I'm here for it, mate.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been.
Literally got caught with his
First
pants
I thought
pulled
it was
down.
just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was
Unlucky.
too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
This was a full-on botch job.
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
And what did they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
So people signed up for something that they didn't want.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all.
I guess I know everything.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Well, Jakub will take you quite easily. Mark was in his heels, but he might get some talking to. And Zora should be alright.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Okay.
Good morning.
To see if you take Ginger back.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Let's come to an agreement, I guess.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Goodbye.
You see? Is that her daughter? What they're sewing? Where's... Do I go talk to him first? Tell Ginger he can go back to the farm. I guess we can quickly do that. I suppose. Still early in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever travelling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Oh, skill training. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I'll probably get there before him, though. I'll do that if I ever genuinely... Exactly what he said. If I ever visit there. Come on, Bernard. Let's complete the quest.
God be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. Take care now.
I guess that will start the quest. Okay, so I might... Okay, so I might just go to Ratai and complete some side quests before I start this quest. I don't know which way Ratai is. I can do the Ratai, the wine from Stephanie also. Talk to these lot. And consider that a good amount of stuff being done. I might rest here for a few days actually, now that I think about it. See if there's any other quests to start. Also need to sell some stuff, but there's a lot of things I need to do, a lot of maintenance, and then we can get back on the main quest line afterwards. Theresa, now that walk I asked you about.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Hey,
Do you feel like a walk?
Don't you want a little
That's not a
wager
bad
on the
idea.
rat tourney?
And where would you care to go?
Along the river?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. Lead the way, I guess, because I don't know where I am going. Okay, simply a stroll, no talking. She is moving DLC.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out. I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Talmberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
Doesn't even make sense. Bro's trying to banter.
I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too. So don't give me
Why
any
you getting
of that.
jealous, man?
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle.
Wait.
Last one is a slimy
You
slug.
can't just run off like that. I've been training vitality. I can win this. I might just let her win though, I guess. She might not like me if she loses. Oh my gosh. She actually can run for quite a long time. Just not as quick, which kind of makes sense actually. She's actually pretty quick, man.
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal.
Okay. Yes, I gained reputation. It was a tactical masterclass.
And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running in a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
Speech check, I guess.
Oh, it's endless luxury, money, banquets, games stuffed with other games.
A chicken stuffed with a frog.
Yeah, and that's nothing compared to a frog stuffed with a chicken.
A goat stuffed.
With a pig?
Yeah, I don't exactly understand the humor here, but I guess it's worked. Checkpoint 1 completed, lads. The courtship has begun.
Now then.
Ah, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk
Speech
that
checks,
way?
man.
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
Yeah.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip. Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
Where's my horse? I left him here. He was talking about a wager, but I'm not ready for tournament fighting yet. I can barely beat a bandit.
Yeah.